Hey, what's going on, hockey players? In this video, I'm going to break down the Connor McDavid pull between the legs move that he pulled off a couple of nights ago for an awesome scoring opportunity. So when Connor did this, he got control of the puck, he pulled it across his body, then he pulled it back into that loaded shooting position, pulled it between his legs, and got a quick shot off on net. Now, the reason why NHL players use this pull between the legs move and why I like it and try to practice it here on our Hockey Training TV platform with you guys is because two reasons basically. It's a way to get around a defender. So if you're in a one-on-one situation, you can kind of freeze that defender, pull it between, and try to get around them that way. Or how Connor kind of used it was to beat a screen. So he had a defender in front of him. Instead of trying to shoot through that defender, he pulled it across, and now he had an opening to that net. He also got that goalie moving side to side, and he got a quick shot off. So you can use it kind of in those two situations, get that goalie moving from side to side, changing the angle on him, or to burn around a defender after you change the angle on the defender. So those two reasons are why you want to use it. But now I want to talk about what made Connor's version of this move so effective. So when he got the puck on his stick, he had his head down to get it on his stick, but once he got control of that puck, his head was up the entire time. So that's one of the reasons that I want you guys practicing these moves at home, is so that you're comfortable, so you can have your head up the entire time. And then you also want to do it on the ice at full speed so you're comfortable. So he got the puck on his stick, and from then on, he had his head up the entire time. He pulled it into that shooting position, and without looking, pulled it between his legs and got the shot off. So the first reason why it was so effective, his head was up the entire time. That sells shot, and that also gives him the opportunity to pull it across and get a shot off if he has the opportunity to get a shot off. The next reason, the second reason why it was so effective was when he had his head up and he pulled it here. That's showing the goalie and the defender. He's got his head up, he's looking at the net, he's got it in a loaded shooting position. That tells them shot, and right away, you got the defender maybe getting his legs together to block the shot. You've got the goalie getting set, thinking shot. And then within a split second, he pulls it between his legs and gets a quick shot off over here. So those are the two keys when you're practicing. If you want to be like Connor McDavid, practice it until you can keep your head up the entire time. It's a little different on dry land if you're doing it at home than on the ice. So I want you to practice it until you get extremely comfortable with it at home. But I also want you to do it on the ice at full speed. So if you're doing drills with friends or with teammates, if you're doing one-on-one drills, I want you to practice it at full speed if you can once you're comfortable with the move. So make sure you're doing it at home until you get completely comfortable with it, and then also practice it on the ice as well. And then when you get that into that, when you pull it back here before you pull it between your legs, you want to sell that shot for even just a split second. So instead of just kind of pulling it in one motion and through, he's pulling it across, and then he's getting that loaded position, and it's almost like he pauses for a split second before he pulls it through. So the defender and the goalie are really biting on that shot before he pulls it through. So practice those two things at home. Keep your head up and really sell that shot if you can. And those are the keys for the pull between the legs move.